Title IX. No person in the United States shall on the basis of gender be excluded from participation and be denied the benefits of or be subjected to discrimination under any education programs or activities receive federally financial assistance. These 37 words simply meant that public schools and universities must offer equal academics and athletic portions to both men and women. Before Title IX, the only sport offered to women were cheerleading and field hockey. Women enjoyed playing many other sports, but could not find schools that offered them. When they did try to join all-boys teams, they were met with bullying and mainly only allowed to sit on the bench, never getting to play. Girls and women across the country began a movement to organize themselves and try to change history. In the early 1970s, a lady named Bernice Sandler spearheaded the drive to help change the law giving women equal rights to further themselves both academically and athletically. She became known as the godmother of Title IX. Other people who were instrumental in getting Title IX passed were Patsy Mink, a member of the House of Representatives from Hawaii who wrote the first draft of Title IX. Edith Green, a member of the House of Representatives from Oregon who co-wrote Title IX legislation. Birch Bayh, a U.S. Senator from Indiana who co-wrote the original legislation and helped get it passed through the Senate. And Richard Nixon, the President of the United States who signed Title IX into law.
1972. In 1972, the doors finally began to open for women athletes all over the country. However, the full impact of Title IX was not felt until 1975 when the United States government published the final rules that gave colleges and universities 3 years to comply with Title IX law. Today, girls and women are participating in sports at a younger age and in greater numbers. The number of girls playing sports in schools has jumped from 295,000 in 1972 to 3.2 million today. However, the opportunity for girls to play sports still has not reached the level as it is for boys. Title IX has had a positive effect in many areas with regards to girls who play sports. They have a higher self-esteem. They are less likely to smoke or use drugs. They have a lower incidence of depression. They have a more positive body image. And they have a lower risk of obesity. Title IX has provided young girls the chance to be a part of a team. Studies have shown that being part of a team builds character and helps develop sportsmanship. Two of the first people to benefit from Title IX were Ann Myers. She was the first woman to sign a 4-year athletic scholarship with UCLA in 1979. She was also the first woman to sign an NBA contract with the Indiana Pacers. We also have Billie Jean King. She was a tennis player who beat Bobby Riggs in the infamous tennis match known as the Battle of the Sexes. Title IX not only helped change the face of sports, but it also helped advance women in academics. Participating in sports helped girls achieve higher grades in class and score higher on standardized tests. They were also higher achievers in the area of science. A greater number of women athletes also went on to pursue a higher education than non-athletes. This year is the 40th anniversary of Title IX. This is what Hope Solo, a well-known soccer player, has to say about Title IX.
Oh boy, without Title IX, sometimes I don't like to think where I'd be. I had a dream when I was a young kid, but I remember writing a paper when I was 12 years old saying, when I grow up, I want to be a women's professional soccer player. When I was 12 years old, there was no women's professional soccer, so I dreamt large, and I never really took my eyes off the prize. But the first step was gaining a college scholarship. So it was kind of like I put all my marbles into one bag and never thought about doing anything else. This was really it for me. It was my only dream in life. It was why I went to college. Of course, looking back, I know that there's many other things I could do. But really, this is all I had ever wanted to do.
Today, Title IX continues to shape sports around the country. Young and old can now enjoy any sport they wish.
So let's play ball!